Hello and welcome to Flipped Maths with Mrs. Hoog. Today our topic is converting between units of time, and we're learning to convert between units of time. Let's start off with some information. The standard units for time are seconds, minutes and hours, and these can be written. For seconds it's just the S, minutes MIN for min, and hours with the H. Time bases, this is just converting between units of time really, just some examples. 60 seconds is the same as 1 minute. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. 24 hours equals 1 day. 7 days equals 1 week. 2 weeks equals 1 fortnight. 52 weeks equals 1 year. 365 days equals 1 year, unless we're talking about leap years. 12 months is 1 year. 10 years is 1 decade. 100 years equals 1 century, and 1,000 years is 1 millennium. Please remember to rewind the video at any point if you need to. So let's move on to some examples. Here we're all converting time for all these. Converting time just means saying, well, how many minutes are there in, so many hours and things like that. So John went to the shops for 2 minutes. How many seconds was he at the shops for? To work this out, you would start off with, well, I know there's 60 seconds in 1 minute, or 1 minute and 60 seconds. So then you go, well, how many in 2 minutes? And for this one here, you would go to get from 1 to 2 on this side, times by 2, so then you need to times the other side by 2 as well to make it even. So 60 times 2 is 120. S, which means seconds. Or you could do, there's 2 lots of 1 minutes obviously because it's 2 minutes. You could just go 60 plus 60, and then that one equals 120. Next question, Jeannie was making a bracelet for 2 hours. How many minutes is that? So we start off with going, well, I know there's 60 minutes in 1 hour, so how many minutes are in 2 hours? That's the question. So we could do the same way by going, well, 1 times 2 is 2, and then 60 times 2 is 120. Or you could do the same one up there, going 60 plus 60 is 120. Min. How many minutes are in 1 hour? That one's straightforward. We just know it's 60 minutes straight away. How many days are in 3 weeks? Well, we know that there are 7 days in 1 week, so how many days are in 3 weeks? For this one here, you could just go, well, I know 1 week is 7 days, so then 2 weeks would just be double that, which is 14, and then the 3rd week would just be 7 more, because each time you're adding 7 really, so that would actually be 21, or 7 times 3 is 21 days. So now that we've looked at some examples, let's look at the homework sheet. So on your homework sheet there are 4 questions, and that's just showing you what it looks like on your homework sheet. This is a zoomed in version. So here we've got John went to the shops for 3 minutes. How many seconds was he at the shops for? Whoopsies. Jeannie was making a bracelet for 60 seconds. How many minutes is that? You slept for 24 hours after your birthday party. How many days did you sleep for? And Sally ate an apple every day for 14 days. How many weeks is that? So please pause the video now, have a go at working those out on your homework sheet. And here are the answers. So for the first question, it's 180 seconds. Here's my working out. Second question, it's 1 minute and 60 seconds. Just important to just write M-I-N if we're shortening it, not M-I-N-S, that's not the standard one. Alright, so then the next question here, it's 1 day, and then the last one, 2 weeks. And I have my working out shown here because there is 1 week and 7 days, so there are how many weeks in 14 days? Well, I know that 14 is just double 7, so it means 2 weeks. sheet, please remember to record the real life application. So how might this topic relate to your real life, how you might use it in your real life, any questions or comments that you have. And thank you so much for listening to and watching this video on converting units of time.